Alright guys, so listen, it's a big bite. It's a big bite. I'll give you on leg picks. Sambo has all the normal leg picks and leg attacks, just like freestyle. But because of the jacket, the subtleties of Kazushi is different and rule set is different, so it's a little bit funky. And I'm also glad that leg grabs come to judo in, most notably in incarnation of Fire Scary, Kataguruma and Taguruma, maybe some kind of kneecap or whatever. And I'll go over a whole bunch of them. Okay, guys? So, general consensus is on any knee taps. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be, guys, knee taps. All I'm going to go through knee taps or ankle picks, which is the same thing, just up and down the tree, so to speak. What we need is one of the two things, or both of them, is a leg being loaded. There we go. So leg was loaded, meaning it was carrying the weight. And or get an angle which will stop our guy attacking, or both, angle and a load. Okay? So let's go over a whole bunch. I'm also lefty, guys, so reversal my direction. Normally in wrestling, in no-gi, right, I would not collar tie like this. It's an easy thing to address. But in Sambo and Judo, it's okay. That's like conversion from one to another. It's sometimes so difficult, Sambo Judo guys started doing this to grapple or whatever, in freestyle and get, messed up or whatever. But once I get the grip, it's a completely different context. So anyway, I'm here, guys, I'm here. And the easiest knee tap or ankle pick goes as such. I'm gonna shuffle away from the leg I'm gonna be attacking. It's this leg with this hand right there. And I gotta lunge. I gotta lunge, right? I drop in a lunge position right there. And what happens at this point, you cannot lift his head. So you neither head nor leg. And I just like tap his knee or ankle and run over. Okay? So, boom. Just like that. Couple mistakes to avoid. Sometimes you can get away with them, Try to avoid this type of deal. Alright? We want to have arm bent and our head levels at the same level. If not, he's below me. Right? Angle on knee. Another one, big entry into what do you call it, underhook with a seat belt, and I can play all sorts of games this way, but right now, throw by, and leave that. Alright guys, big movement, throw by like this, like a softball. Theoretically, we can wind him up with this leg, but he can also fade. So I like to wind him up with this leg and then blocks any escape, pick up the knee, and run over. Actually, funny, sorry. It'll work. Like this. Sometimes we lengthen the opponent. My guy will step back as I throw by. I'll pick up this one and maybe finish something of that nature. Okay, guys. Sometimes I got this grip and I pull, and now I can. It kind of depends which leg is forward, right? So I gotta back up. I pull with both legs. This is the leg forward. I'll get that leg with whichever finish. Does not matter. Okay. Sometimes we can combine. We go for knee tap, he steps out, he comes Soto, make sure you see the hand movement there. One of the most subtle ones, such a little tricky one. Cross grip, like this, and this is the angle. And watch this, ever so slightly, we don't need to wind him like this. Cross grip and a little shoulder turn, and that's the knee with the that's right there, okay? A little subtle. Super easy. Sometimes exhibit some, beautiful. Exhibit some motion, little selling shit, Selling action. There we go. And that's our side knee tap. Of course, Vanny. And Jimata over under. And on the inside. Consider leg kick, right? Because we're touching the leg. And over here. Same movement, only to the outside. Over under, wind up. When I get twisted up a little bit, porque no, humanary to any sort of leg attack. I've seen it done in Sambo and freestyle and scholastic as well. 1, 3.